Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I'd like to welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Universe X issues 2 to 4. For some reason, I can't find issue number 1. For the love of God, I can't find it. I was looking for it everywhere. I know it's somewhere within my collection, but my focus is that even though this takes place in a parallel universe, it's not within the 616 continuity. It's a real exploration to Marvel's history. You get to see a lot of objects that are very important to Marvel lore. Basically, Captain America and Captain Marvel are running around the Marvel universe, seeking all these very important items. They're all part of young Captain Marvel's secret mission because something really big is going to go down. So it's one big fetch quest. You get to learn about these different items, how they impacted in story arcs previously in the Marvel universe and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get into this. So the first issue is actually going to focus on Captain Britain and the Inhumans and the new Black Knight, who's Black Bolt's son, obviously because of the design. And I recently was able to acquire them. They came out a while ago. I'm really into HeroClix, but here in Argentina, they don't come out very often. So I bought a batch of Earth X HeroClix, and I got this guy who was really awesome. At the beginning of all these issues, they always focus on one hero. We get the full story behind them. Then it always transitions to how certain parts of this character's lore is going to impact the story. So there's focus on the Siege Perilous or something like that. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Important to X-Men stories from the late 80s. And Excalibur. So, Caps, in their quest, they go to Great Britain, talk to Captain Britain. They want to know where they can find the Siege Perilous. And we also learn about what happened to Excalibur. Actually, this was established previously, but just in case, Excalibur were battling against Great Gargoyle. Great Gargoyle turned their whole team into stone. Captain Britain's wife, Megan, was killed. She's turned into stone, and he's actually brought other great gargoyles from other dimensions to see if he can break the spell, but he can't. There's a Banff and an arm, so it seems that Nightcrawler was able to escape the situation, but he lost his arm. Seemingly, for some reason, he lost his powers, even though everyone got powers thanks to the Tears and Mist. Nightcrawler didn't. We have the other Captain Marvel. They're both the same, but two different incarnations in the realm of the dead. They're searching for Tony Stark, who happily, when they find him, because he died at the end of the Earth X series, he's aware he's dead. He's able to figure it out pretty quickly. Sort of funny. Dr. Doom couldn't figure this out, but Tony Stark did. The formal introduction of the new Black Knight. He's actually going to get his own standalone story with the Iron Avengers. That's going to be pretty cool. Where they rescue Magneto. So Captain Britain takes the other two Caps. They enter the Siege Perilous, which this actually in this story, it serves a different purpose. But like in the X-Men stories, whoever entered the siege would be able to be born again, and they would pop up somewhere else many times with no knowledge who they were because they started a new life, and within different circumstances, or sometimes totally changed. It was really cool. Storm entered and came out as a child. Colossus came out as an artist. Master Mold ended up falling into the siege and became Bastion because of that. I totally forgot that within the siege, the Book of Vishanti and the Dark Hold were there. That's what Captain Marvel needed for his quest. So it was hidden away within the siege. Also within the siege, the caretaker was actually Psylocke, Betsy Braddock. Also, she's in communication with Merlin. But at the end of the story, all three Caps realize they're being followed by death. The third issue focuses on Ka-zar, Savage Land, Limbo, demons, especially the demon that hounded the X-Men, which was Belasco. So, and also the relationship with Limbo, Belasco, and Kang. This Kang is also a very important character in the story. He's like the big villain. He's the one putting the people against a system that was established after Earth X, the whole thing of the torches and stuff like that. He's like really fear mongering over the whole situation. He's also, Immortus is being manipulated by none other than Mephisto, who is actually called Mr. Church in the story. That's his new identity. Both Caps end up in Savage Land, accompanied with Ka-zar. They go to Sentinel City. They find that Magneto is not the one in charge, but Toad. Toad is the one in charge of Sentinel City. They're able to teleport into Limbo, battling horde upon horde of dire wraiths or dire wraths. We find Rom, the Spaceknight. It's really cool because there was a Rom series that was part of a toy line. I think Parker Brothers put out an action figure called Rom. Marvel, once was canceled, the series kept on going for a while. Forge, I think, from the X-Men made his first appearance in the Rom series. Marvel wasn't able to keep the rights to this character, so he was like lost over time. So it's really cool to see Rom pop up in the story. You can see he's using his shield, his body armor. This is a classic Rom gun. It's used to defeat the dire wraths, and this is a weapon that he's going to give to Captain America, sort of give him his edge on his quest. And the thing is, like, Rom makes a reappearance in the story. The Micronauts also, who was a toy line and Marvel couldn't use afterwards, also pop up in the story. So it's very complete within encapsulated in all of Marvel's history. So wants to make a deal with Cap. He's interested in their voyage. It's like, I can help you guys in exchange for something. Cap tells him to go fuck himself, and gives him his space gun. And we have Belasco, who was reawakened over the whole confrontation between Mephisto and Cap. Belasco was reawakened, and he doesn't know where he is or who he is in the first place. Last issue, even though Zen is on the cover, it focuses on Odin and how the Asgardians were actually these ethereal aliens that Odin was the one, once they arrived, gave them identity, gave them shape, and he became the lord over them. He created this world, and it's really cool because they derive their power on belief that they exist in the first place. So demons or menaces from Asgard would attack Earth every once in a while, and Asgardian heroes would save them, and this would reaffirm the belief in the gods. So Odin sort of portrayed it as a total dick, that he did this whole situation to keep power for himself. The whole Asgardian mythos and lore and relationship with Earth is only there to consolidate Odin's power over these ethereal aliens. So here we have Zen. They're fighting against the Tongue of Krell. They lose the piece of the Crusher Krell absorbing man. They're trying to rebuild. Back in the day, Absorbing Man actually killed the Avengers. He had absorbed all of Ultron's knowledge, and he gained complete control of his powers, and actually killed all of the Avengers except for Vision. Captain America tries to find Rick Jones, discovers they're all under control of Madam Hydra. We have Falcon, Sharon Carter, they're all under control. Cap sort of loses it for a second. Here are the Micronauts, another batch of old toys, had their own series, completely forgotten by Marvel. Marvel couldn't use them again, except for Nat Bug. They were able to use him, but somehow they're able to pull them into the story. So it's really cool to see these guys. So here, Cap loses his shit, starts killing Hydra agents and Madam Hydra left and right. And here's where I'm going to leave this video, where this standalone Cap issue, really good. Death of Captain America in the X universe. I was really redundant there. Hope you guys like this video. See you guys next time. Bye.